It's officially summer. We've experienced the longest day of the year, and you may have felt the effects of its fiery power. Are you sensing the whispers of change? As some of you may have noticed from my Instagram and Facebook posts, this spring I was deeply immersed in nature's wisdom. Snakes were a significant presence in my yard, shedding their skins and leaving them for me and a client. My client and I had been discussing the concept of shedding old skin that no longer serves and how it can be an uncomfortable process. The snakes often rub up against trees and rocks to help them remove the dead skin. When I woke the next morning, I found a precious gift for her, a complete shed skin, nose to tail, in my newly seeded garden, left beside a beautiful piece of flagstone where it had rubbed and released its old skin. I've been reflecting on the theme of transformation and preparing for change. It's a topic that's close to my heart because I've been attuned to the subtle shifts and the signs the natural world has been sharing with me, and they have been many. In our fast-paced, tech-driven world, it's easy to overlook the messages that nature sends us. But for me, these signs, the snakes shedding their skins in my yard, my horse asking for her belly to be scratched because the flies are bothering her, and watching the baby ravens go from nest to strengthening their wings to taking flight, are my daily reminders to slow down, be present, and reflect. I believe that by paying attention to these natural rhythms, we can better prepare ourselves for whatever changes come our way, as they remind us that everything has a season and a cycle. Change can be intimidating. It can feel uncertain and unsettling, yet it's also inevitable and often a catalyst for powerful growth. The first step is often honoring the voice inside that is whispering the need for something to shift. Remember, this doesn't mean you have to leave your job, leave your relationship, or leap into the void, but acknowledging the awakening will support you in taking the steps you need to feel supported and exploring new possibilities. Too often, we push these awarenesses down. When we do that, they sometimes get louder and louder and louder until, unfortunately, they're so loud and we've waited so long that the consequences might be more dire than if we had initially turned to face them with love, awareness, and compassion. Here are some ideas to support you in preparing for or living through a current change. 1. Embrace the unknown. Change often brings uncertainty, but instead of fearing it, try to embrace the unknown as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. I'm a fan of what I call calculated risks. I learned this in my 30s after living with debilitating anxiety and depression for most of my life. Taking calculated risks enables us to move closer to our heart's desires through small strategic steps without jeopardizing ourselves in potentially self-sabotaging ways. 2, stay grounded in nature. Take time to connect with nature regularly, whether it's a walk in the park, gardening, or simply observing the natural world around you. These moments can provide clarity and perspective amidst change. I suggest you turn off your phone and even music and podcasts so you can engage all of your senses. This will support you in being fully present. We have become adept at multitasking, for better or worse, maybe worse. I think most of us are not even aware of how deeply ingrained this habit has become. You'll be surprised how this one simple shift will replenish you. I have more tips for you inside my newsletter. If you aren't currently a subscriber, you can subscribe on my website at www.sherrygaynor.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks so much for listening. Feel free to leave a comment or any ideas about themes you'd like to learn about. You can shoot me an email by going to my website.